Um, we decided with my son Michael
Hello.
today making video, and weather is not good today.
It was warm a week ago.
Yes, warm a week ago and before Easter time, and today we have again snow. And I tell everybody, nobody don't believe it. Nino effect is coming. Last year, all guys tell about weather. It's supposed to be in winter. It's not too good. And there you go. Now we witnessed that sounds of spring never coming or coming one day.
Hopefully.
Yeah, we'll keep it hope. We today want to come back to us with previous video we start making with Michael and Brendan, his friends. Yeah, life is so difficult right now, no doubt. We're living in a difficult world, a lot is going on, and for me it's more difficult because I can't communicate with no my one members of my family. They all blocked right there in Russian properties by the Ukraine. And me and my son were talking about this, how hard it is for me. He's don't know nobody. For me, it's very hard.
Yeah.
And we were talking about our relationship, what's going on right now. And Michael won't tell himself. And I'm continue to talk to you too. And I hope you enjoy our conversation today.
Yes.
Okay.
With
So,
that,
what do you want to talk about?
I'm gonna start off with my drug history. It's an ugly topic to talk about, but might as well get it out there for all of you that are doing it. Stop it, and for those of you thinking about it, don't stop thinking about it. And so I started with weed. Obviously, a lot of teenagers smoke weed in high school. That's just a thing that happens in America. And so then to about when COVID hit, I would say that's when I started with the pills. I was taking about anything that you can virtually get high off of. So I was just looking for anything, and that led to a very unhealthy life for me. So I recommend don't do it. That's the best choice, obviously. Stay healthy, go to the gym, work out. That's the best high you can get.
Well, that time you on the football teams.
Yeah, and
You last at
actually,
basketball.
that time I think I was doing like ecstasy. Um, there was one time where I was in practice that we were doing a drill with all pads, so it was pretty heavy football. And we was doing drills, and all of a sudden, like, my vision went completely blank, and I was looking at sand that was grass. I was like, it looked like I was looking at sand, and I told coaches I needed a break. And everyone assumed that I was doing drugs, which also made a bad image for me, and I just didn't tell nobody, but now I am. And yeah, that was a pretty bad time in high school, and then even after high school a little bit. Wait, no, I stopped. Yeah, in high school I stopped, but towards the end of high school, it got really bad, and eventually I had liver damage, right? And that's what that was a big stepping stone for me to stop, because that is like I was 18 years old and I had liver damage. Like, that's crazy. Like, 50-year-olds that drink their whole life have liver damage, and I'm 18, so that was a big like realization to stop. And yeah, I stopped.
Yeah, and I picked up him one time from bowling
Party.
club party,
Yeah.
high schoolers. And I know that all boys and girls, one father of his friends called me Tatiana, go pick it up. He's 45 minutes in bathroom out.
2 hours.
2 hours. He's telling me 45 minutes. And eventually say, you have to go pick it up him. I'm worried about him.
Yeah, so that night I actually took like 7 to 8 milligrams of Xanax, which is a high amount. And I drink alcohol too. Like, I drank a box of tequila, basically. It wasn't too much, but it was still like enough to damage. So yeah, I was
Tequila
passed
with
out.
his cans or
Cans, yeah, Monaco.
cans? Monaco.
Yeah.
It's not like box of tequila. You compare.
Well,
You
a
can
box-
die from there.
Yeah, But yeah, so I was passed out in the bathroom. I had two good friends actually. Look out for me. They were like security guards. So very grateful for Brandon and Gary.
God
Um,
protect you because Mama all the
Yeah.
time praying for you and crying.
A lot of people did come in that bathroom. A lot of people know that I was very messed up. Yeah, that was not a good day for me. Um, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. And yeah, he's few times, and I actually um called the doctor, his doctor in the pediatrics PC, and tell I have a problem. He's in the home like vegetables. It's COVID, and we go to football with a mask, and it's Black Lives Matter that time. Remember, it so affect him. Everybody looking at him. He's white dude, and the teams, a lot of his friends black, and they kind of won't show them, boys won't show them support, but uh, battle between coaches started. We have all coaches black, and he's a white dude, and that is kind of we struggle. Myself, I even
Yeah.
tell you about this.
Yeah, but with the high school that we went to, it wasn't more racism. It was more like favoritism. They already had their teams picked out from middle school, basically. It was a small chance. I got that chance actually to make the team. Both of the teams, basketball and football. Basketball was way harder because we were way more well known for basketball, and there was like a higher degree to the basketball staff than football. But I made the basketball team barely. Like after 2 weeks of the program for basketball, they called me asking me to join because I'm pretty sure someone left the team. That's how I got my chance with basketball. Football, it was given to me basically. Um, I just skipped a lot of practices my senior season because um, of the drugs and stuff. And like my mom said, I was a potato in the middle.
He's like, I call him vegetables, let down in the bed,
Yeah.
24/7, right?
Yeah.
It's hard to watch at that moments. I cry a lot, I pray a lot, I'm making my videos, but I don't tell nobody what I'm struggle is, and I'm pray a lot.
Mhm.
And my daughter support me and him, and somehow God make him go to through with that difficult, right?
Yep.
But he's got other one difficult with women's, with girls, right?
Yeah. And to be honest, I do see now that some girls are taking responsibility for what they do, but it's still like it's a vast majority out there that are like being all feminist and stuff. I don't believe in that feminism, masculinity stuff. Like, yeah, there is a feminist and masculine side, obviously, but for um, it's just crazy that like girls can do what they do, and us men we have to deal with it, right? Because we're men. And it's just gotten so out of control. I'm just like I'm happy that to see some women that are changing with their lives and they're realizing what they're doing. But yeah, it's just crazy. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, you have a bad experience
Mhm.
in the school.
In
Few
the school
times, yeah,
with girls.
with girls, and that is not present good reputation, from female, and I can nothing to be because under the age
Hmm.
girls, they basically jumping on him like grasshoppers.
Yeah. And like the problem is like a lot of women just use men. They don't actually love them, and like it's hard to find trust. Even though I'm like I'm definitely down for love, um, but I have like a lot of if I see something wrong, with like even anybody, just society in general, um, men, women, anybody, like if someone messes up, I keep that in my brain and I wait for it to happen again because I know it will. My mom taught me this, and if it's a pattern, then yeah, that's that's a pattern for them. They're not your friend, you know, they're not for you. They're there to use you. Sorry, our dog's playing. He's going crazy over there.
Yeah, we have a dog. He's it's hard with him to making videos.
Hold up, I want to show the camera actually. You see him?
Okay.
And yeah, that's our dog.
He's the bring to us happiness, right?
Yeah. There we go. We're back.
Yeah, we're back.
The stars of the show are back.
Yeah, what your experience show you? You don't want any more girl around you right now, right?
Well, it's not. It's really not what I want. It's more like they show me that I don't need a woman anymore. You know, like I can survive by myself. It's more like you're just there to be there to help me out with my you know, stuff around the house, and I'm there to like provide and obviously help around the house too. But like, you know, I'm old school. My mom taught me to be old school, and a lot of like women nowadays changed that, and it's like more women are turning to men and men are turning to women, and that's like what I don't agree with. That's like stupid, you know.
Well, you talking about genetic stuff, right? Or yeah, we can control our body, like basically if we don't agreed with your mind, you know. When you agreed with your mind, you can control your body, right?
Yeah.
Right. That's what is old school. How God create us.
Yeah.
We are Christian people.
And
We're living like a Christian.
and with that like mindset too, like a lot of people rely on drugs, a lot of people rely on social media, a lot of people rely on all these other things, but
Or on
it's all in your
sexual
head.
stuff.
It's all in your head. You can control what? Only your brain, right? You can't control how other people think. You can't control what someone says on social media, and you take drugs that actually control your brain. So like that doesn't even make sense, you know?
Or alcohol control you. Or
Right.
nicotine control you. Anything can control you.
Right.
But
Even
setting mind have to be foundation of God only, I
Yeah.
think. Because human is, we are children of God.
right.
We accept that in Jesus Christ.
Mhm.
And we are spirits basically to God. And God give it to us, God's spirit in us.
Yeah.
Everything is model of human is no joke. I can tell you this, right?
Yeah.
Why we have to joke around our lives, to setting not right, living not right, destroy our humanity things and earth and animals and living around us.
Right. Like look outside. It's April and it's snowing. Explain that. It's the atmosphere. You know why? Because we have already destroyed the atmosphere. And they keep trying to bring it back, but how are you going to bring back an atmosphere that has already been damaged?
Right.
That doesn't make sense. With all these electric cars and this pollution saving
And
stuff.
the earth is screaming and everybody ignoring right now. Oh, we last minute leaving, let's go party time.
Right.
Let's go nightclub. And later have a shootings and the disaster world you living. You just like thinking, why you don't stay home? You 16 years old.
Mhm.
Because it's danger world. It's not just even danger people. The world is danger. We have a lot of psychopaths around us.
Yeah.
And when we're driving, we all the time have a shock how people driving right now.
Yeah. It's like back in the day you didn't have to look around, and now you have to
Now
keep
you all the
eyes
time look
everywhere.
around. Yeah, like it's new test needs something figured out for us right now. And the driving test different.
Yeah, and I even told my mom, like, the way people are driving now, like, I even think the government should add a drifting course just to be safe, like, for people to avoid deers and avoid other people and, like, anything, because nobody knows how to drift. Like, what if you get in a predicament? Like,
Well, that's why they put right now sensors everywhere, magnets everywhere to recognize guns or drugs or animals. They try to control by
but
satellites.
that's not going to change anything. This world is corrupt.
Yeah, corruption is bad. It's bad. If young generation talking about corruption, that means already we nothing can do.
Because this world is corrupt.
They don't have no hope at all. No for government, no for around neighborhood, no for around anywhere. Only you can have a hope in your family, right?
Yeah.
Like a family always stay together. It doesn't matter what happens.
And a few friends.
A few friends God always give it us friends, good friends.
Yeah,
And
like family
we have
friends.
good clients, you know, they all like clients more like friends to us, most people.
Yeah.
We're okay with who don't want to be friends. It's okay.
Right.
You know, and some friends they want to be friends but they lying to us too.
Yeah.
They say, oh, we love you, and they breathing on the back. Oh, like my son today said, everybody thinking we are rich people. We're not rich people. We work so hard how we're living,
Yeah.
and we're living a simple way, everything.
Mid. We live mid. There's nothing. We don't. What is it called? We're not on the like top. We're mid like.
And we pay our bills constantly, and we're working constantly. We never give up on our jobs. He started working 14 years old.
Yeah. And there's even sleepless nights, and I'm still not giving up on work. You know, like you just gotta keep the consistency going.
Because we have to earn it, that world. It's our world. We have to save and predict and protect. Everything is our world. We're living in our country. We have to protect our country, our neighborhood. You agree with me?
Yeah.
Our souls, our families, in the schools and everywhere. System have to be renewed in the country, 100%.
Yeah. Especially like how it's crazy that I don't I don't see why even Biden is helping out with the Russian and Ukraine war. Like my mom is from Russia, and it's like Ukraine is family. Imagine Las Vegas going to war with America. Does that make sense?
Right.
Come on.
Kiev is father of Russia. All great, great, great Rus.
Right.
And what now? We're fighting with brothers, and I'm Ukraine, clean Ukraine, 75%. Over 75% is 100% Ukraine blood.
Yeah, it's bloodshed over bloodshed. There's not.
Yeah,
It's
it
not.
don't make any sense to people to see. And Biden give it a lot of money for weapons. For what? They never find the peace. They right now attacking in Russian territory Baptist churches. For what? Again, you have to understand, world is never sleeping, evil never sleeping. He's find the tools, he's find the people, Muslims or different nationalities to fight with good people. Always. I don't know, do you believe it? Always war with good people, not with bad people. If they people fight between, they both of bad people. They don't protect country and people and human things. Then don't protect country. That both of, I think it's both of, and in America involved that 3 countries right now involved in that war, right? They all fall.
Yeah. Well, I don't see any U.S. troops going over there to Ukraine to fight.
They lot right there volunteers.
U.S.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
From all over the countries, not just from US. This is from everywhere go to their fight. Muslims from everywhere countries like Africa, like India, like Australia, everybody go to like their fight. Just want to be shooting.
Yeah, they could have just settled it in a courtroom.
Right. They
No
have to
lawsuit.
find the agreement somehow to don't shut the blood.
Right. Make a new amendment.
Now Sudan right now fighting.
I don't know who that is.
It's country Sudan. Is close to Africa and Muslims country.
I don't know my geographical stuff.
Yeah, I love geography.
Yeah.
I like how God built that earth, what is south, what is north, what is west. It's kind of neat.
I like numbers. I'm a numbers guy.
Yeah, I know you do.
Yeah.
But we started to write book together, right?
Yes. I still don't have the title because we just started.
We
but
just started. Do Brenton write the songs still?
I'm pretty sure he said he would drop his album this summer, so we're waiting on that. We want to start our actually I want to start my own podcast. So you guys should check that out. I don't have a YouTube name because this is crazy actually. YouTube, I'm coming at you for this. How do you? I post Andrew Tate content, right? I don't care about any criticism for this because I just wanted to get my social media page up. I wanted to start doing social media. They banned my account on YouTube, so I have to create a whole new account. Isn't that crazy? For posting Andrew Tate content, only for that. Just think about that.
And he is not citizen of America, right? And America is freedom of speech and freedom of country, right?
Yeah.
Freedom of words, you can speak out.
Right.
That's why I'm coming to America, because I like freedom of speech. I'm a more Christian person, not government.
Right, and that's another thing. Like, you have these really big businesses, and one single person is running that. Not with any government help, not with any government regulations. They make their own rules, and it's just crazy that happened. I'm just really mad.
Don't be mad.
No, I'm just playing. But that is crazy to think about.
Well, life has always changed, and they have restriction too. They
Yeah.
always send you messages about restriction. You
Yeah.
can like violent or some making
But-
videos.
They said that it was under the spam and like the whatever the policy was, but I didn't spam anything. I just stayed a few days making videos, and I guess I'm a spam account, a robot. They think I am, you know. But it's okay. I'll make a new account. That's all I got.
Yeah, always. What is? I'm learning all my life. I was thinking today. I'm happy who is raised me, my parents, and I'm raised my kids same way, because that is intelligence, humanity, raising. You know, like generation after generation after generation. I'm fourth generation. He is fifth generation. But we know that our education society all same basically. But choices we're making different, everybody. But I'm making my choices be Christian woman. He's making his choices right now. He's want to be Christian with our family, and my daughter is Christian, and my son-in-law is Christian. That is making our living is different way, because we want right living, right? We want to obey to God, and that sometimes is not easy for us, but it's okay. God forgive us, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes we're making wrong decision and making mistakes,
As
and
long as we confess.
yeah, and forgive. Like we forgive your father, right?
Yeah.
What is, sometimes he's tell mom, when he's 14, he's won't change his name, remember?
Yeah.
And after you go to high school and find that neighborhood, he said, Mom, you have to forgive my father because I forgive him already because he starts smoke weeds. And you don't want to change your name. I say, I don't care what name I have, right?
Yeah.
Now it don't make any sense. What his name is don't make you different who you are.
Right.
I have few times changed my name as I'm still my father and mother daughter, you
Yeah.
know, and that make me who I am and who I'm present. And my father always teach us work hard. I start working 11 years old with my older sisters. We clean 6 buildings, 5 stairs, 5 steps apartments, and this money how we're living because we have big family. In Soviet Union, nothing so much can give it you extra money, and we still survive. We're still doing great, right? And we're living right now great too, but we're working hard for that to pay our bills right now. Inflation is just like above of roof, like
Yeah.
volcano lava. I mean, every day when you're looking at the prices, every time I'm go to store, I don't want to go to store. I don't want to eat food because I don't have no mood to buy something and cook something because its prices above the roof. It's crazy. You pay 3 times more right now, like what we chicken tenders, Dyson. Used to like $6, 5 something, $6. Now it's $15.
And nobody's making no like cheap options like they used to.
They can't.
Yeah, like my teachers in my professor in marketing explained that back in the day when they had inflation, it went up a lot. But they also had a few stores that sold discount generic items, like, and that's how a lot of people went to like survive. And now those generic items are going up too. So
They happens in Russia too. They go to through before, after revolution. There's people don't understand why revolution is important and then Russian properties, because people go to starve. We have very poor country that time, and they decided we doing revolution, we give it to people, taking from rich people money and mansions and everything and feed our people, but they wrong. Basically, that people feed people. They destroy country and later, oh, we failure. Same happens right now in America. We go into right now don't have no sugar anywhere. It's a shortage.
Yeah.
And what next step we have to? Sugar we need for kids, especially for kids, because brain have to be grow somehow. We need grow to. Michigan is good. We have farms.
yeah,
You know, we still be grow like fruits and apples and
yeah.
we have all right there. And Michigan is blessed state. My father actually liked Michigan because Elena White prophecy in Seventh-day Adventist Church in Belter Creek. He's know all history about Elena White and Michigan. And when I'm little kids, he's tell about birds and Wonderland. Now I living in Wonderland. He's even don't know, and never be know, right?
Yeah.
When we go to heaven, we know everything. And we soon have to go work. We're making short video for you guys today, and stay tuned.
Bye.
See you soon.